And my question kind of picks up where hers left off, but my mom and I are business partners. We launched our business back in June.
Yeah.
And we're super consistent with podcasting for about, 4 months.
Yeah.
Every week. And then the business started growing.
Yes.
And podcasting went on the back burner because we just didn't have time. There weren't enough people. So I guess my question is, how do you start the process of hiring someone? It's what we keep hearing all morning from what James said and what you've said is we need help. Our business has grown so big so fast, which is a great problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are missing the first couple of pillars because we're taking care of our paid customers, but we're not continuing to nurture our tribe of people who are not.
So that's a great question too, because I don't want everyone to think you have to hire a bunch of people in order for this to work. And sure, you might not get to all 6 pillars, but she asked a great question because if you're working on all the pillars beyond the first 3 and you're not growing your audience and building that tribe up, then yeah, the well runs dry after a while if you're not breathing new life into the business. So I get that. So your question is, how do you hire in order to get that done?
Yeah, like what's the first things you started outsourcing in your business to give you more time to do the things that you do best, that you love to do?
Gotcha.
Like, what did you get rid of first, or what did you delegate first?
Perfect. So that's such a great question. I first made sure that I had somebody managing all of my customer support. Any emails that come through, I never see them unless they're elevated. So someone handled all customer support, a VA, and also, do you have a Facebook group that you have to manage?
Yes.
I had to get a community manager. That was a really big piece for me that I dragged that on way too long. So a community manager where I wasn't in the group every single day. I go into my group once a week now. That changed everything.
Is that for your paid programs?
Yes, even if it wasn't your paid programs. Any Facebook group you have, I think we all need to figure out how to eventually get to the point that we're not managing it every day. It's the biggest time suck in the whole world.
Okay.
And so that one, it was a big for me. So all customer support and community manager for my group, so they really felt supported even if I wasn't there every day.
Okay.
And then from there, another big hire that I did eventually, I'm a late bloomer, so it took me longer than I should have, but I wish I did it earlier, was to get help with my podcast.
Okay.
So I could never have a weekly podcast without somebody actually managing all the pieces of it and helping me come up with content ideas. That's what Gina does. We sit in a room and we hash it out, and she helps with the outlines as well.
Okay.
And so if your business is growing, you have money to put back into it.
Right.
So I'd love to see you get help with that podcast. Use my podcast master plan to know all the steps it takes. Get help with the content and putting it together. Customer service and community manager. It at least makes sure that people are supported, and so that you will have time to do the stuff that really makes a difference.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
and good luck with everything.